we have to go to what is known as Africa. I just need to go and just find out what it's really called.
What's today's date?
Unado.
What's today's date?
Today is number 14 now.
14.
Do you know the funny thing? Today is the first day that I know the date. Immediately I woke up.
Why is that? Wait, please. Why is that?
Because I've been under pressure for a long time. Just because of today.
Under pressure. Wait, first of all,
Yeah.
Introduction.
Afambro da nigga Yemi, aka Captain Yellow Boss.
All right.
Yes, I know him as Captain Yellow Boss. He's our captain for today.
So you talk say Emi Ogbebo.
No problem.
Sure. Talk about
We have a perfect translator as long as you don't speak any other language.
Let me translate that. Oyo Motiwa.
He's not your boy.
Omo Kodenimi.
Yeah,
He's from the
village boy.
Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ kan ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìjọ kan báyìí.
Something happened someday ago.
Mr. John ní àwọn ò jí.
And I
Àwọn
didn't.
ò mọ ọjọ́ èní rárá. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Slip of tongue.
Slip of tongue. Oh, the Moimbo.
Bó bá tà á lẹ̀. Okay, na. To be serious, so wetin you dey talk, John?
No. Right from high school, I've been a person that I was always punished because I don't know today's date.
You don't know the dates.
I don't know the dates.
Not that you don't know today.
Not that I don't know today.
Okay, you just don't know the
Even
dates.
if
You don't keep
Okay.
up dates.
God bless his soul, Mr. Orimoloye.
Who is that?
He was the husband of the proprietress of my high school. Shout out to MZA, your niggas. Shout out.
Guy, calm down,
Yeah.
calm down.
He was the husband to the proprietress of the school, like the owner of the school. Every day, that guy, I don't know, maybe it's stigmatization.
Mr. What?
Mr. Orimoloye.
Now, what does it mean?
Orimoloye.
You know the funniest part, sorry to cut you, but you know the funniest part of 2019 is the fact that even if somebody died in 1999, you still find them on Google.
Yes. Actually. Orimoloye
So
means...
I'm checking Google for Mr. Orimoloye. Continue.
No, he asked what does
it
Orimoloye
mean? Yes, we need to translate.
Orimoloye, the head that wears the crown. Orimo Oye.
Is that him?
It's nowhere to be found.
No,
Hey,
it's an old man.
he's not popular. Then.
He's not popular. He's not a famous man.
The
He's not
school
famous.
is popular, Mount Zion.
He's not famous.
If you search Mount Zion Academy.
The only man I know is the one that makes film.
Okay,
There is a Madzai that makes films.
okay, you killed me, that's fine.
Me, I don't understand.
forgive you.
Right now, I'm very
My
lost.
Babylonian, man.
Oh, yeah. Garlic.
That guy finished all our childhood.
Story.
Okay. Every day when I get to school, that man is always at the balcony of their house. It's just like there's a school complex, big, very big school. Then the next plot is
the
their
house.
private house.
Okay.
That guy is always at the balcony. I think he stigmatizes me. I don't know.
He doesn't like you.
Maybe he does not. But eventually, when I graduated and I saw him, like when I passed through the street, he's someone that always looked forward to speaking with me. So it was not like he was, but he was always speaking at me. So immediately he sees me walking with my bag into the school. John, come here. Then I go down. He's at the top. He's like, what's today's date?
Now, F9.
I can promise you, after the second time that he has asked me that question, I always memorize the dates when going to school. Immediately he asks me, evil spirit falls.
You don't know. They're not carry on you.
You don't know today's day every time. But wait for me that day.
But Uncle John, the fact that we are all here, that means we didn't go to the men's conference.
We didn't what?
We didn't go to the men's conference.
But this is indirectly a men's conference. We are hiding from somewhere.
I think
Are you hiding?
I think so. This could be a men's conference.
Yeah.
Men's conference in a way that we are all enjoying the day in a way we can enjoy the day.
Hey,
But wait,
It doesn't mean that we are single.
hey, but the night is
you
still
know,
young.
the night we are
we still having
what time
fun
is it now?
with
This
it
is
and
5 minutes.
conversing,
5 minutes
understand?
past 3. The night,
The
okay.
night is always very long.
But one the way they bother me to say, let me speak it in English. I know Sabi English. but I will
It's
try.
fine. It's fine.
I'm thinking. I searched on Google. I said Nigerian Day election, and I realized that the election day is on 16th of February, which is few days to go. but today is actually Valentine's Day. I'm now thinking, okay, if you are if you're a politician,
Yes.
so what can you do to attract people
On
based
Valentine's Day.
on Valentine's Day for them to vote for you the next 4 days?
Okay, I might sound like a bad person if I say this, but I have to say it. You know the way politics is in Nigeria. Now who get money they win election.
So if you get money now,
Yeah.
waiting if you say I'm just a normal civilian,
Yes.
like, on the street, and I don't get money to spoil my woman. I'm top saying a Valentine Day.
And I see you on the road, and I want you to vote for me.
Yes.
Then I will ask you, how much will it take for you to have a fantastic Valentine?
What would you do?
I will ask you how much now.
You know, say in Nigeria now, if you ask me how much, you know, you don't want me to say figures that you won't even.
That's why I say sometimes that's why I say for you to win, you must have money. So there's no amount of money that you will call at that point in time that I won't give you.
I think you're getting my question, Mustapha. My question is: let's say you're a politician. Let's say you're contesting for
Presidency.
election. You understand now, and based on the mood of today, you can easily get a lot of people to vote for you in the next 4 days based on whatever you do for them today. You know, I think, based on what I think it will be easier because now is the time for you to actually entice them with something.
Right.
So that you can get them to do something back for you in the next 4 days. So if you're a politician, what would you do? Because you wouldn't also want to put me in a situation where I must tell you what I want from you. Because
But guys,
what would you do?
That's a jam question. No? Joint admission and matriculation
but
board.
guys, you know the reality is, maybe I should speak for myself, not speaking for everybody.
Yeah.
The very moment you tell me that you want to give me money so that I can treat my woman right, so that I should vote for you.
No, but say I know they tell you say maybe.
No,
make
you're
I
just
give
giving
you
an
money.
instance.
I'm just giving an instance. That as a politician, you know, it's a strategy. I believe it's a business strategy for politicians who want you to vote for them.
But you know it's
in the next 4
illegal.
days.
But it doesn't work.
Yeah,
It does not work.
It's waiting in my mind. Now I go do.
How would it not work?
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
Let me tell you. I spoke to my mom this morning. She said towards this period, a lot of people call. They have a list of numbers. Now they've upgraded. They will call you. They will send you a message. Send your account number.
Really?
Yes, I spoke to my mom this morning. Send your account number. So send your account number. Now they send text messages, but the unfortunate truth is that the people that you are going to vote for is the people you are going to vote for.
No
Just
matter how
because
much
someone
you give
gives
me.
you money doesn't mean
I agree.
you vote for them.
I agree with that sentiment.
Don't forget the ballot system is the secret open ballot or open secret ballot. Open is open outside, but secret is only you
that knows who you vote
that
for.
knows who you would vote for.
You're right, actually.
Except the request for a photocopy of your PVC card.
Do you have a PVC?
Eh?
For those that doesn't
personal
know,
voters card,
is
or what's
a
that?
PVC?
Yes, personal voters card.
Is it
If you
personal
don't have
voters card?
PVC, you can't vote.
You know, the last time I got a PVC was 2010, actually.
Okay.
And I tell you, say, I didn't even vote that time.
Do you know how difficult it is to
After
vote?
I lost,
Oh.
and I think you made a valid point there when you said they can even bribe you and you still
Yes,
have to
no.
do-
Yes,
I
yes,
think
it's
that
a-
is what we youth need to do because Nigeria at this stage,
You take the money and do what you want.
But the unfortunate truth is, there is no. And I'm not shitting anybody out there. So I'm very sorry for all the politicians. None of you are true. All of you are corrupt.
Why do you
You
think
are
it's called
all
politics?
bag of nitwits. You are all corrupt. Whether it's this person or that, I don't even know.
Uncle
anybody's name.
John, Uncle John, let me tell you the fact. There's something I realized. There's nobody that has made it in this world that is a billionaire that hasn't done something very bad. So there's no politician in Nigeria that hasn't gone through, I don't know, some kind of,
I thought that
It's a personal. That's how I feel. I don't take it as word. This is my personal opinion.
but in the spirit of politics and love, we should not mix the two together.
Politics and love.
Yes.
But there's political love.
For you to be a good lover, you have to even be a politician. That's very true.
Very true.
Because the quality of a politician is a good liar.
Yes, no, and you must be a good liar if you're in love.
And you know, with the condition of everything that happens in Nigeria now, a lot of people are actually looking for ways to do anything. Actually, and for a politician who takes everything as a business strategy, they can easily want to use that to change your mindset. Say, vote for me, I will buy you this. Vote for me and take this. Or come, I have a Valentine party at my house. And
Bring your
people.
But now most
that,
especially, things like that would not work.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I don't know anybody. No, there's one other person that I've seen. His name starts with S. Yeah, that's the one. You see, guy behind the camera.
Guys,
Show what. Guy behind the camera. Come and sit down. In fact,
you know what I think?
Can I say something about these two people? Yeah. They should go to the embassy, the Nigerian embassy, and drop their passport. They have no quality of it. Imagine, election is 2 days time. You don't even know.
Okay, 4 days. I even googled it. This was even googled at all.
You even know that it's 4 days.
No, today is 14. The election is on the 16th now.
You said
16.
4 days.
It's 2 days. Baba, what did you get in maths?
Sorry.
No, you see, this is the person that Mr. Orimolo is supposed to be accusing every day.
Google did my work for me. I won't lie. Google fucking did my work for me. For mathematics. Google does the question.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not involved. Google did the time I was doing my work, there was no Google. In fact, which phone did I carry into?
By the special grace of God, I am a certified engineer. I did all my
What did I?
myself.
I did it myself. I wasn't involved though.
I did
What?
not
Wait.
I am not rich yet.
No be me. Oh.
Let's say
Alakobani, Baba Alakobani. Baba, what's that book? What's that book they used to use in work to cheat? What's that? That small book.
You are asking me. I don't know.
Mustafa.
Key point.
Mustafa.
That the people where they use key points.
I don't
Ask me
know.
one question.
For him to know
question.
the book.
John, can I ask both of you?
Yes.
Actually, I'm sorry. Can I ask both of you one question?
Ask.
What you do for a living now? Does it have one or two things to do with area of a circle?
What?
Fine heads. Have you found X? Even Google cannot find X. So
X has been lost for a long time.
It's a serious matter. So if I tell you, say Google did,
But
Google
I
did
have to agree with you. What? No, wait, John.
I cannot find X, and I told Google to find
you
X
are an
for me.
engineer. You are still in the line of mathematics.
Find X.
Where has Pythagoras theorem helped you?
What? I think you people just came. You
still don't know
people
where
invited me here to slaughter me. This is as I'm looking at. It's fine. I forgive you.
What does Pythagoras theorem done for you?
Who is Pythagoras?
You see where I'm going?
Okay, anyways,
Engineer officer. I don't know what they are talking about.
But he doesn't know who Pythagoras is. How did you pass mathematics? Your father maths.
I was very brilliant in my primary school.
Probably.
I was very brilliant.
What did you do for money today? No, does it have?
What you concern Pythagoras with?
Wait, Python.
Okay.
I'm serious. What do you mean Python?
I want to ask you a question. For those who don't know Captain Yellow Boss, he's a seasoned TriCaster operator.
Videographer.
He's a seasoned. When I say seasoned,
I'm a creative.
They don't put.
It's highly technical.
No. They don't put this season. They don't put time, curry, everything, pepper.
Yes.
And mix crayfish inside.
That's one. Anything where that guy talk now confirm.
Don't forget locust bean.
Oh, Iru.
Iru.
But I want to ask him a question. When you are doing your white balancing and
please talk to Mike.
when you are doing your white balancing and you are doing everything, Isn't there an X and a Y in your screen?
That one is graph.
Hold on.
Let me
And in
ask
the
you.
middle, isn't there an X there that shows the
Wow.
Mustafa,
Yes.
a simple answer to this thing. He said, when you're doing white balance, what do you only see is white.
Thank you very much. Is white or is not white?
So, the thing is, we're in 2019. Mr. Baba, John,
Hello, Uncle John.
I'm trying to answer your question. We're in 2019. And
Engineer, just for show. Engineer, give me the phone. I'm throwing it.
It was a client.
Which client? As an engineer. Oh yeah, pick your phone. Pick your phone.
with the way I believe in terms of how I think actually. I think at some point in life we need to allow technology to do some things for us.
Technology.
We know it, but we need to allow because that is why everything is advancing. You know, I make use of technology to earn a living.
Yes.
That is indirect meaning of it. So in a way that if they say press this button to white balance,
You press it. Why you go to stress yourself to the tune?
that is the reason why I don't give a fuck about Pythagoras theorem now. That is the reason why I don't even give a fuck about find the area of
Okay.
circumference of a circle.
Do you know where we went? Where we appreciate?
To answer your question, I just need to press the button.
Yes.
I don't see X, I only see
But
white
the
paper.
programmers, the designers, the inventors, the creators of those things had to use your Pythagoras theories or something
Thank you.
to make those things. That is where
But they are not
you
me.
see-
And we thank God for that. The fact
They
that
are not
did
me.
it.
Yes, you
God
see,
bless them.
We engineers, God has blessed us. Too.
A few weeks.
You people drink.
A few
Oh, you people drink.
Why are you talking about drink? You know I'm a child of God.
Hey,
We are talking about we
engineers,
are
they
very
drink.
brilliant.
The only people that drink more than engineers are
I
psychologists.
can assure you that I was a very brilliant person in my primary school.
Was past tense, so
You know what? You know what?
This is a call. Certificate of the best person in the whole world.
there's no alcohol. Oh. There's no alcohol.
These people, they are just haters. It's fine.
We're not haters. We are just
Fine.
We're just trying to.
So what are you guys doing for? What are you doing for Valentine?
I already did something for Valentine.
Oh really?
No, tell us. Me, I haven't done anything. Maybe you can inspire me.
Okay. I can tell you.
You can tell me. Tell me.
No.
You can't.
Anything that has to do with the bedroom, he can't tell you.
Dude,
No, that's for future tense. We are still very. The day is
Are
young.
you gathering research?
that is not
Research proposal. Master student. Let's go there.
what I did for Valentine. Because my woman knows I don't believe in Valentine. Right? Because the psychology behind this is this: I don't have to have a day out of 365 days in a year to say this is a day to show my love to you.
God bless you. God bless you. Please, can we put this man on top of a church so he can preach it? Please.
Charlie, put him on tabletop mountain.
If you take me to church or put me to head a church, I will make money out of it. I'm telling you.
No, this one is for off camera. We will talk. We'll talk after. We'll talk after.
In fact,
But not on Bushiri level, oh, but legit things.
legit, obviously.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So as I talk, they go, but with the mood of the day, and I can decide to say, because it's Valentine, I can buy you this, but it doesn't mean that I want to buy you that. What matters is the heart. And I can wake up any day and say, let me, remind you how much I love you. You know, even though this, but let me remind you that love is still there. I appreciate you. And guess what happened? She surprised me. Let me first start with that. And I was shocked, actually.
You were shocked.
She knows how to surprise me.
Oh, this is so special.
His nose is blushing.
His nose is blood. That's his face. Just only
I
his
woke
nose.
up early in the morning, 4:40 to bed, and I
To
left.
do what? 4:40 in the morning. Oh my
to
God.
bed, and I left for work. I got into the car. Usually, I open my door and I sit, and I saw something on the seat. The first thing on my mind was, hey, the people at my village, they don't come.
They don't sell letter.
Having something on your seat driver's seat. And then I saw that box. And okay, I opened it. I saw the gift and I saw one later. And it wrote, even though you don't believe in Valentine, doesn't mean that there is no love.
Aww.
Please, can we give this woman a round of applause? She has done something special. Please.
We can't give her a round of applause. We can give her 2 rounds of applause.
Okay.
You said a round of applause.
You have come. You have started. You have started. They are still chasing you. But no. On a more serious note, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
This is the difference. If it were me,
Yeah.
no, please, one day it will be me. If it were me, and I open the car door,
Yeah.
and I find a box on the chair I want to sit
will
down on. Shout, okay. Anointing oil. Fuck. I will first finish one bottle of anointing oil.
The blood of
Then
Zachariah.
I will call the Afa, Lagos Central Mosque. Then when I finish, I will call Pastor. Then after that, just in case there is still something, I want Tori okay.
You know?
I will still call them on top. You try. You very strong, man. See, your head is very strong.
You know what made me to check?
Yeah.
Because I saw this red color and this. It was a box.
What color was the box? Red.
I can't remember.
Glossy red. Like
But there is another like like a
ribbon.
inside the box which tells me there's a gift inside. So it was a kind of box that tells you.
But
directly
the only thing I will say, just to
and I
push,
saw it later on.
just to push my own thought process. So say Babalawo these days they use WhatsApp.
Those guys
All
are,
this, they don't go technology.
they are the fourth industrial revolution already.
Look at it now.
Babalaos are
Babalawo is they're on another level.
they are compliant.
But you know what? I think that's a fantastic
And what I
gesture.
did?
2 round of applause for.
What did you do?
How do we calculate?
I haven't done anything. That's why I'm looking to
But I
you.
haven't told what I did.
Okay, you haven't. Tell us. That's the first story.
No, we are clapping for
For the
Madam.
okay,
talking
madam.
too much.
No. We want to hear. we want to hear.
So therefore, I went to the mall.
Mm-hmm.
I got different brands of chocolates. Different brand, not ordinary chocolates. I don't want to say expensive chocolates.
But
There's
unique
there's-
chocolates
There's
Trying to
nothing
be
too
modest.
much expensive,
for your woman. Yes.
Trying to be
but
modest.
something that I can afford. But I know it's worth it.
Just to buttress your point, some people can afford tuke. Some people can afford Bentley. So it depends on what
That's
you can
what I said,
afford.
something
So
I can
just leave it like that.
I bought a flower.
Turotu,
I bought a
God bless you.
rose.
Turotu.
Turu.
Tulun.
No, not tulu. Turo is those truck.
Don't look.
used to carry cement.
Yeah.
Tipper.
No, not this. No.
I bought flour. I bought chocolate, like 3 to 4 different brands of chocolate. There was a chocolate that was heavy. I was like, dude, even if I'm gonna eat this chocolate, it's gonna take me 3 months
And you bought
to
it.
finish. And I bought it.
That's good. I like that. Determination.
Can I pause you there? What now happens if your girlfriend is a gym freak? What if you buy chocolate for her? Can you buy chocolate for your girlfriend?
If she's a
John,
gym
wait, sorry, I just want to say something. John, why do you like to throw salt? You just be throwing salt.
Did you know that salt is also a spice?
No, this one is too much. Inside a small pot, you finish one whole gorodom of salt. Wait till happen now. Wait till John they do with that.
No, I'm not throwing. No, I'm just saying.
Admit.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Jam question. Jam question. Yes. If your girlfriend is a gym freak. You don't come up and here. Okay, wait. Okay, how about this?
Okay.
Picking from his inspiration, your girlfriend is a gym freak. Maybe she likes to gym a lot.
Yeah.
So you go and buy those low-fat chocolates.
Where will you see low-fat chocolate?
You are asking another jam question.
Okay.
Google is your friend. Google it.
Is there a low fat chocolate?
There is everything.
Chocolates are fucking
There's
fat.
even non-sugar chocolate.
There's sugar. You don't know. There's a pasta that they make without wheat.
Do you know there's
What do they used to make?
Wheat.
there's
But you said
non-sugar
without
I don't know what they. I don't eat it. It's
there's
there.
non-sugar ice cream for diabetic people
Yes, I know
Ice
that one.
cream.
Without sugar.
without sugar. Hey, there's so many weird things out there.
Yes.
You know, because we don't really go outside and our going out is one direction.
And then we come
Church
straight
and
back.
home. Work and home.
And not that kind of going out. Don't expose me now.
But now your roots now. What does this?
What did you do on Valentine? What did you do?
I think this year is the first time I would put any emphasis on Valentine's Day. Well, I've been on the hot seat for quite a while, so I really need
I'm
to.
sorry, I do not understand very big grammar.
Hot seat.
Can you just simplify hot seat?
Okay,
If
I can
say
tell you. I
hot
can tell you.
seat,
I can tell you.
I don't know what
hot
hot
seat
seat.
is. Okay, let me tell you what hot seat is.
Let me expose myself. I've been in trouble for a while.
Me, I thought
So
hot
I
seat.
had
Maybe they
to
put fire under the chair
I had to put ginger.
and garlic.
Ginger and garlic.
Yes, in the So the Valentine came very well.
So ginger and garlic was your fire extinguisher.
Please carry on as you were, please, as you were.
So I had to put an extra effort to proving myself that you know what, I am in here for a reason. Everything that I did, I am sorry.
Yeah.
And we are all short of.
Nobody's perfect.
Yes. And sometimes we do some things. Whether I'm a man, whether a woman, I don't understand these men are trash, women are this. We do some things that they are wrong.
Yes,
Sometimes.
yes.
We catch ourselves when we fall, or we pick ourselves, we squeeze that cloth, we dust it, we wear it
Sometimes you
back.
find gold in the trash,
No,
These
wow.
men are trash.
No, wow. God, do me. So what did you do? What did you do for
Sometimes
Valentine's?
You find gold in the trash.
I sent my girlfriend flowers, sent it to her office. Then I'm also hoping to drop
receive
some flower. Blessed are those who give and receive,
We are give.
Why, Yemi?
So
Why?
I'm hoping to drop some more flowers at home.
Oh.
To ginger.
No, actually, earlier I said I didn't have a plan. I do have a plan. Let me not lie. I do have a plan. So, my initial plan was to go pick up the house keys from her, go to her house, do all those, dim the lights, put candle,
Turn it to a shrine.
Romantic.
those kind of things, romantic
Turn
setting,
it to a
put
love
flower.
shrine.
Yeah, those kind of things. No, not like that.
Not those ones.
No, not like that. No. It was just going to be, rose petals on the floor, candles everywhere. She walks in, surprise, happy Valentine, make a meal and all those things. But I realized that because I'm a very clumsy person, that might go sideways.
Yes. I'm very glad you know that.
So I decided, let me not pick up the keys. But what I am going to do is make a meal I've never made before and one that she really likes. So I will put 100% energy into that and only put on those candles when she has reached the house. So if anything happens, she's there to off the lights.
I really don't think we should do anything extraordinary on Valentine's Day.
I agree with you.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day.
What is the mood behind it? I want to understand. Why are we celebrating?
It's about
what is the Valentine?
from what I understand, I might be wrong. Please, drop a line, if I'm wrong. Like, put a comment in there. But what I understand to be Valentine's Day, it's about Saint Valentine and the sacrifice that he made, to not to free people, but his own personal sacrifice for the love that he had for Christ.
Yeah, agape love.
You mean like Romeo and
That's the
Juliet?
one.
No. Agape love.
Like his
Agape
own personal love
is
for
like
Christ.
a
Selfless love.
Like something you do for. It doesn't even have to be people that you know.
Yeah.
Just anyone.
So
Do you think people are practicing selfless love on a Valentine?
But you're not allowed to drop my story now.
I'm sorry, Charlie. Charlie, what they happen now? I won't cry. Oh yeah, chop banana.
I should chop banana.
He said, I'm not watching it. That's more money. That's expensive. That's Bugatti love.
Chop banana.
Oh, what are you thinking? Dude, you need to wash your hand with your mind with Epic.
So as I was saying,
I've been
so
on that
he was I think he was burnt alive, but he was killed sharp for the fact that he refused to renounce Jesus Christ. So people took it and they turned it and they made it
Mr. Valentine. Is that his name?
His name is Saint Valentine.
Just as they do.
He burnt himself.
No, he was killed.
For what?
He was executed.
He was executed for not giving up his love for Christ or something like that.
for promoting propaganda.
Yes, that's what they called it then. Propaganda.
It's like if you are
But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I
practice
don't know.
witchcraft, they call it propaganda. In a place, if you practice Christianity,
They call it propaganda.
If you practice Islam,
It's propaganda. So it depends on where he was. It was wrong. So
Me,
they
I
killed him
me, I
for
know
it.
hear English.
Propaganda is wrong. You are disturbing people.
Yes.
Okay.
And you are changing people's.
Egulo di Ghana, bye. Oh no,
Egu is Ganda.
Egulo di Ghana. Jesus.
Please, so that's my understanding. But I agree with you. I have to say, I agree with you. But we need to understand one thing: the reason why we celebrate is not for us. Women like to be spoiled. So we as men, we tend to forget that our women, our wives, our girlfriends, they like to be spoiled. So this particular day is a day for us to remember that, look, guys, maybe you haven't spoiled, maybe you have messed up, maybe you are on the hot seat for a long time,
Very hot.
maybe you have messed up, maybe something has happened.
February came very quickly. It was like, wow. I was like, yes. I opened the door of the
So
14th.
it's
I was
basically
like, ginger.
it's basically a day for you to appreciate, and also seek forgiveness through love.
Yes.
I was told there's a passage in the Bible whereby it actually talks about the second week of the second month.
No.
I don't know. Maybe
Okay, they have taken it for. They have taken it for. Mona, come back. Mona, come back.
Let
Mona,
me
come
land.
back.
Charlie, make a die before you bury me. Now.
Why?
Waiting.
I know.
Now I
where
get
it's
money.
going.
May I bury you now?
I know where it's going.
Where I'm going is I don't understand. That's why I want to ask the question.
Okay.
Where I'm going
Ask the
is
question.
I heard from someone that there's
Right.
a passage in the Bible
Right.
that actually talks about I think second week of second month, but it actually points to February 14. And it says that day you fast and you eat or you only eat bread. It's like putting your
Unsalted
soul,
bread.
your mind
Unleavened. That's the one. I want to say
in the
unsalted.
state that actually you just like fast, you lower yourself.
Okay, let me
truth.
help you out.
Help him.
All the members of Deeper Life Bible Church, Okota District, I have done you proud today. All the cane that have been thrown, I still know the Bible.
Are we?
Yeah. Okay, before I answer your question, I want to try and clarify some misconceptions about the Bible. You see, there are so many laws in the Bible. People compare those laws and confuse those laws to the doctrine of Christ.
Sorry, before you go far, this is not a biblical study.
Yeah. I'm just trying to.
We are just clarifying things. So if you think this year you people will now drop biblical comment, me I will delete it.
Okay. I'm just trying to clarify. Now, the laws that were put in the Old Testament, some laws, those laws of Moses are the laws that come from God. The other laws are the Jewish law. There's a difference between Christianity and
Judaism.
Judaism is not
It's a way of life.
a religion, it's a culture. It's a group of people. It's like how we Yorubas, we
Who is we Yorubas?
okay, I'm talking to
I'm a Yoruba.
You are Yoruba too.
Or you're to the core.
Oh, I mean, I'm also Yoruba. We are all Yoruba here. Oh my God.
okay,
What's your man?
it's just like how the Hausas, their way of life, putting it into writing. Then the Yorubas, their way of life, putting it into writing.
Right.
Then the Igbos, their way of life. Let me stress on that Igbo one. It's like the way of life of an Igbo. Every December, you must go back home.
You must be in village. You must enter village. You must enter. Hey, don't let them call you.
On 1 December, you must be at home. You see, so that's how some of those laws, like the Jewish law, the Jewish law believes very much in Sabbath.
Yeah.
You see that in Christianity, you don't hear anything.
That's why I say remember the Sabbath day to keep it.
Yes. And the Sabbath day, unfortunately, based on calculation, it's not Sunday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. Think about it. If the day of the week starts on
Sunday, the last day is
the
Saturday.
last day is Saturday. Now, another thing. Now, back then, their calendar was and is different from the calendar we have now.
Very,
To
very
answer your
different.
question,
Yeah, right.
like the Jewish law is you must bring your first fruit. Like there's a passage in the Bible, bring meat into the house so that they may be meat in my house, and prove me now here with says the Lord of hosts.
Bow.
God bless you.
Biblical.
Yeah. Now, the Jewish law is at the beginning of the month, you must bring your first fruit. That's like a profit, something good out of everything you have done,
Right.
and bring it to the house. The reason why you're bringing it to the house, it doesn't necessarily mean you're presenting it to God, but you are giving it to the Levites. The Levites are the pastors.
Right.
Because the Levites are not working.
How does that relate to Valentine?
It's coming.
You ask the question. I'm not talking about Valentine. You ask the question. Now, to answer your question, that passage said on the 14th day of the second month.
Yeah.
Now, to clarify your question, the biblical calendar is very much different.
Very different.
From the current.
It's not 12
calendar.
months.
Do you know why?
Why?
You know why? Thank you. When Jesus was born, it was not December.
I agree. Because it was a dry period.
It was not December. And another thing, there were visible stars
In the sky.
If you want to know when there are visible stars in the sky, the most accurate religion for stars is Islam.
Right.
They know their stars, they know their moon. When visible stars are in the sky, is not anywhere close to December. And another thing, ever notice that the month of Easter, the period of Easter, the days of Easter are always indifferent every year.
There are changes. It's not the same weekend.
Changes, right? That shows you that
It's not basically our calendar.
exactly.
It runs on a different time system from what we are used to.
So that totally disqualifies the idea that the second month is February. Their calculation of second month is totally different from what we have.
At this juncture, I would like to say, Uncle John, we're dumb. Biblical. Let's go and open church. Drops the mic. Don't drop it.
Oh yeah, offering time.
Engineer
Oh yeah,
John.
bring that offering.
Engineer John.
Guys,
I'll take your offering.
Something happened over the weekend.
What happened?
That even till now, I tried to erase it off my memory.
Don't erase it. It's history.
Like, it's like,
Kilo Shele.
dude,
We're happy.
Chelsea.
oh.
In other news,
I cannot comment.
I have nothing to
Very
say.
much like to comment, but
You know what I'm thinking?
man, you also chop hakara, don't you?
Fine. Our own is coming next week. Don't worry.
Manju's game was even okay.
It was. Dude, he picked the wrong tactics. That's why he lost.
A disgrace.
No.
Your own was disciplinary action.
It was beyond disciplinary. It was catastrophic.
It was a nightmare.
I told my brother, I said, okay, this is during the first
25 minutes.
first half.
No,
Halftime
I'm telling you, 25 minutes, it was 4-0.
It was 4-0. But my mind is okay now.
At least score one.
When they go back into their dressing room, obviously the
Reset.
coach is going to go to them. Try to give them plan B or plan C or plan D. Change the tactics.
Give them plantain.
They went back to the pitch and nothing changed.
Please, can I just say something quickly? I want to point something out to you guys. Let's just try and remember that Sarri said it with his own mouth, that there is no plan B. It's only one plan he has, and if it doesn't work...
Okay, after listening to a lot of
pundits.
football analysts,
One is here, one is here, one is here.
and a lot of...
It's only juice.
There's a fantastic... Hey, by the way, we did not introduce...
Don't introduce me.
Imagine, okay, I introduced Yemi as a quality seasoned pro. As a seasoned pro
videography person.
For
audiovisual.
your information, you got it wrong.
What's the name?
This is it.
Oh, okay.
The only Omo Oyo.
Oh my God.
Ojopa Sekere Mode Omo Atiba.
Then
Alright. that is a technical director,
Bang,
never went to school for shit
bang,
to direct, freelance screenwriter.
bang.
Learn that shit on my own.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't hate the sacrifice. I hate sacrifice of yourself. The only Omo all right,
Ibile.
that likes to call himself an entrepreneur because he believes money answered all things, not sacrifice of yourself. Okay. So, as you were saying, if you want to introduce me next time, just say
You must do it like that.
the only Omo
Ibile.
Bile.
Okay.
That is the technical director.
Okay. On that note, next time he will introduce himself because there's no way I can write all these things down and I can't memorize it. For someone who doesn't know today's date,
Hey, how do they expect you to remember introduction like that?
the end.
The end. You.
Now I am going to introduce somebody here
Bang,
away from all the political jargons.
bagang.
This person, this fellow,
Gahan.
this human being.
Bang.
Which other word can I use to
Person.
also. This person, no, same person.
This man with 13 size,
Oh yes, that's
you know,
true.
size 13.
Yeah, but size 13 is not relevant in South Africa, so what?
Yeah, they know they sell lamb.
Yeah.
They know they sell lamb.
That's a discussion for another day.
We have to go to what is known